If you're watching this, then you probably already know. I just created the craziest thing I've ever tasted.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Otis, you crazy mother.
Alright folks, back to another crazy one, extra crazy today. And first we're going to be making this crack gravy. You just melt some butter and some flour. You're sort of doing the roux, the French thing, but not really because it's so simple. Couple tablespoons of butter, couple tablespoons of flour, mix that around, let it kind of melt, cook out a little bit. You know the drill, and if you don't, get with the program, people. Okay, I just took some chopped onions, threw them in there, just figured why the hell not. It started to gloop up on me, so I added some butter. You know, you're not making mistakes, you're learning how to fix them. That's what it's all about in the kitchen. Now it's getting all nice and bubbly, and I guess give it another stir, why not? Now you add the heavy cream, you pour, and beef stock. You don't have to do this, but it just makes it so meaty because it's gravy. You could use your own homemade, you can buy it, chicken stock, veggie stock, water, whatever you got, just throw it in there. Because what's gonna happen is it's gonna start to get thick, because I'm heating this stuff over medium heat. Look, I add some salt and I add a ton of pepper, black pepper. It's all cracked up. This is crack gravy, and you already see over medium heat it's starting to get thick and thick. It's getting really thick. It's like crazy magic science stuff going on, right? And now I'm like, yeah, you know, it's real thick, but I want to make it like a little less thick, so I added some gravy. You don't have to, but I like it a tiny bit thinner because I need to pour it over this frizzle. Now I take some big russet potatoes and I boil them until those things are fork tender. I want the fork just sticking in there. What is the deal with the fork just being tender? Nobody knows, people. It's just the fork gets tender. So I'm mashing this potato up whole. It's gonna fall apart a bit, but try to keep it as best intact as you can. Hit with a nice heaping thing of oil on top. Crack over some of that salt. And then I took some paprika because it's gonna give me the sexy, sexy redness. Oh, you see the sexy redness? You like the sexy redness. Right now, oh, here's where it gets crazy, right? So you take a waffle machine. If you don't have one, you can just fry it in a pan or bake it, no big deal. But I took the waffler, you got oil all over it, and then I put that thing right in the middle, pressed it down. I wanted to make it look kind of like it was gonna be sort of an open-faced bun. My original idea was to do big buns, top and bottom, but it was just gonna be too crazy. So got the potatoes. Now I shut the waffler and forget it. You set it and you forget it. Now we're on to the steak, people. I know it looks a little weird. You're like, why is the back of it a little darker? But that's just oxidation in the way it was packaged. So I took some plastic and I just pound the crap out of it. Sort of pound and pull. You can use a 40, you can punch it with your fist. Just get the steak nice and thin so it cooks quick. Throw it in some flour. There's a little salt in there. Here's some seasoning, doesn't really matter, whatever you got that seems good, garlic powder. So throw it in the flour, then you throw in the egg, doing your breading method, you know how it goes. Now, after the egg, I actually crushed the crap out of some Ritz crackers. If you don't have Ritz crackers, any crackers will do, or breadcrumbs, or just skip it and go back into flour, still great. But the Ritz crackers, wait till you see this thing fry up. It's gonna make you wanna punch my brother because it tasted so freaking good. Oh my god, the crackness and the freaking crack everywhere. It's just crack up my wazooski. So I got these Ritz crackers. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I've lost my mind, but it's so worth it. It's so delicious. Now I drop it in the frying oil, and I was just standing there for minutes watching this, having the time of my life. Watching food fry, especially when it's this sexy, is always worth it. Now watch this flip. Are you seeing this right now? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Because this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like staring right into the sun. You don't want to look at it too long because it's going to screw up your eyes, but it's so worth it because it's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Yeah, we're doing the pan thing. You pan down a little bit. You pan forward. You know the drill. That's how they do it. And a lot of cooking videos, and why not? Because it works, right? If it works, just blow it up. Who cares? Okay, now I take it out, tin foil or paper towels. Oh my God, the waffle. Look at that waffle. Are you seeing this waffle? I mean, I put it in the waffle machine. It came out looking like the most beautiful, scrumptious, hellively delicious waffle, and it tasted so good. Even just this by itself. But here comes the build. Oh, yes. Waffle bottom, chicken fried steak top. I use a little slaw, just a little honey and vinegar with some cabbage. And here comes the gravy, this waterfall of gravy just everywhere. Blue, blue, blue. It was so good. I had to keep tasting it as I poured to make sure my life was still alive. Then I took this hot honey I got, Mike's Hot Honey. If you can find this stuff, it is so good. Just try it. It's like spicy honey. I don't even know how he infuses the spice into the honey. It just looks like honey. Fresh tomatoes, I need some freshness. Took an Instagram picture because I'm done. But then I was like, no, I'm not done. Are you kidding me? This needs more. So I tossed on some Ritz crackers and shredded a whole bunch of cheese on there. I was like, I need a way to melt this cheese. I don't want to put it in the oven. So I took out Mr. Blowski. And then I started to, oh no, actually I didn't do that yet, that's right. I had some smoked chili butter, as if this thing didn't have enough delicious fat on it already. So now I took the Mr. Blowski and this thing just blew the heck out of it. Just melted the cheese right on top without destroying the plate. But melt it however you can. You can put the cheese on earlier, I forgot, like I said. Not really forgot, I sort of just didn't do it and had to start adding it myself later. You see the chili butter melting? Now comes the insta grizzle, my shizzle, my nizzle. And we are all but ready to eat this beautiful, bodacious baby. Look at that incredible. Wow. Usually I don't eat with a knife, to be honest. I just use finger food, but this all-American classic. Oh my god, first off. This is the kind of thing that Guy Fieri is serving his customers in his worst nightmare. Oh my god, the hot honey. That is actually amazing. Like, 100% amazing. I feel like I'm on crack. Holy crap. It seems absurd, but somehow, the grace of God, it doesn't feel that heavy. The absolute best crazy thing I've had in a long time. Smoky, chick. Yeah. What probably now looks just like a pile of slop was actually maybe the best thing that I've ever eaten in my entire life. Shit, am I ruining this plate? No, who gives a shit. Waffle fry bun, country fried steak with Ritz crackers, cheddar cheese, smoked chili butter, Mike's Hot Honey, that shit is amazing, crack gravy, fresh slaw. I implore you, give us a try. The All-American Heart Attack Classic. Nothing will ever be the same after this. The world as I know it, and you know it, we can never go back.